Hey guys, so what I want to do today is a quick get ready with me before I have to go pick my grandmother up from the doctor. Sorry, this microphone stuck on my laptop. I can't find the memory card for my camera, so I'm making do with this. So hopefully we can get this done before I have to go. So first thing I like to do is prime my skin, and I got this in a box this time, and hopefully I can repurchase it. It's the Previse Skin Type 1 through 6 Step 2 Nutrify. I really love what it's done to my skin. Okay, so what you do, it's got a little medicine dropper. You just squeeze some of this into your hand and then rub in circular motions on your face. It feels like water. Then I'm just going to prep my lips as well with this Olive Lips Oats and Honey Moisturizing Lip Balm. I got this in a Ipsy bag this month for April. Alright, so next I'm going to apply my foundation, and I'm using the Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation from Loreal. I have been loving this in the shade 102 Shell Beige. And I don't remember what this is called, but it's the Real Technique Sponge. It's dirty. My beauty blenders are dirty too, but this is what I'm going to use to apply my foundation. I like to bring the foundation a little bit down on my neck because my neck tends to be a little bit whiter than my face. So I just put a little bit on and bring this down on my neck. Alright, so I'm going to move on to eyes, and I'm going to be using, I just got this again in my Ipsy. It's the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eye Primer. What it looks like. Just take a little bit of that on your finger and pat that onto your eyelid. This will cover up any veins or any redness or anything you have on your eyelid. Right, then what I like to do, I'm using this Revealed 2 palette. I did get this in my Boxy Charms, and I love it. This is what it looks like. So what I'm going to do is take this color right here, and I'm going to put that all over my lid up to my brow bone with a highlight as well. And I'm just going to use this flat brush. Doing this will allow me to blend out all other colors easy so nothing gets muddy or okay, so then I'm going to take this blending brush from Mirabella and a light crease shade. I'm going to use this one right here. And this will be our transition shade. And you just go back and forth in the crease and below the crease and blend up towards the brow. In windshield wiper circular motion. The next shade I'm going to use all over my lid is this Mini Nude eyeshadow from the Balm in the shade Thick. I love this. It's so stinking cute. And this is what the color looks like. It's a light shimmery brown. It's a copper brown color. So I'm going to take that flat brush again and just dip into this color. and apply this all over the lid. And when you put on eyeshadow, you want to pat it onto the lid. You get more color payoff that way, and you're not just sweeping it all around. There's that. Into my Revealed 2 palette and pick up a darker shade to darken up the crease just a little bit and then around the outer corner. I'm going to take this one right here, which is like a darker purpley brown taupe kind of color. Just pick that up on this. This is the e.l.f. blending eye brush. It's a little bit more dense and smaller than the one we used before. So I'm just going to start at the outer corner and stay mostly at the outer corner and just build up the color on that part of the eye. I'm just going to pick up that first brush we used without putting any extra product on it and just blend this color into the first color. Then I'm going to take an even smaller blending brush. I don't even know what this is. This has been around forever. And I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that shade and just apply it to the very inner corner of my eye, just to bring a little more depth to the side as well, make it match the other side. I'm not going to bring it into the crease though. So then I'm going to go back into CHIT by Balm and build up the color on the lid just a little bit more. Focusing more on the center of the lid so we don't mess up the darkness that we have on either side. Just want to make the center of the lid pop with more color. Alright, so picking up the blending brush again, just going in one more time in circular motions and blending everything together so there's no harsh lines. Alright, so then I'm going to highlight my brow bone a little bit more. I'm going to use, all I have right now is this tiny little, what is this, Real Technique brush, a detailer brush. So I'm going to take that brush and pick up this shade here. It's like a light champagne shade. It's got a little sparkle to it. So I'm just going to pick this up and put this right under my brow bone. And I like to do this before I fill in my brows so I don't ruin what I did when I put the color on my brow. And I'm going to take this Modern Minerals You Are Gorgeous brush. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to pick up a little bit of that color and add it to the inner corners of my eye. Then I'm going to fill in my brows, and I have been using this NYX eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe. It has this brush on the end. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. I kind of wish it came with a spoolie instead. This is the color. It's a light brown. I think I broke my pencil. Just go with the way your hairs grow on your eyebrow. Just fill them in. Make the tail a little bit darker. I like to leave the front more open so it looks more natural. So I usually just start here and put small strokes to fill in any sparse areas. If you don't have an arch, like I don't really have an arch, especially on this one, you can kind of bring it up and create your own arch. And then elongate the tail a little bit. I have very small eyebrows. They're almost non-existent. Like they're even really light. That one is done. See the difference. And then I just brush the color out just a little bit, lightly, because this will take all the color off if I push too hard. Do the same thing with the other one. So once that is done, I'll go in with a tinted brow gel just to set everything so brows don't fall down. And I have the Benefit Gimme Brow in light medium, and it has a little brush so you can get in all those places. I'm going to go in and conceal under my eyes and highlight just a little bit. I'm using this age-rewind brightener, but I use it as a concealer and then add a little bit of the Tarina Tarantino, what is this even called? I Dream Hyperlight to just brighten up the area a little bit more. Just apply it in triangular shapes if you're trying to highlight your face as well. I hate this thing. So I come to this a little bit on your chin and the T-zone, a little bit down your nose, and a little bit above the brow, just for extra highlight. And you can look crazy for a minute. And then I take the other end of my Real Techniques sponge and just pat this out, blend it into our foundation. I go in with this hyperlight. This is what it looks like. You just twist it and a little bit comes out, and put that on the high parts of my cheekbone, a little on my nose, and just a little above my cupid bow. Right after that's done, I go in with this pointed foundation brush from Real Techniques and just a little bit of white powder, translucent powder. This is the Revlon Colorstay Pressed Powder. And I just like to set all the areas that we just applied any of that product to. So there's no creasing. And then I'm going to go in and set my foundation. And I've been using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. It looks like in the shade 130 Buff Beige. Almost gone. And I've been using my beat up e.l.f. Kabuki face brush. I love this brush. I need to get all of them. So I just pat this into the foundation, tap off a little bit, and set my face. Once that's done, I'm going to go in and warm up the cheeks a little bit, kind of contour, but mostly bronzing with this NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in the shade 720A Sunny, and my Real Techniques contour brush. Just go in like from your ear to your mouth if you can't feel or see the line, and use a light hand and it's really dark on there. Bring it up to the temples of your forehead and down the side of your face to create a natural shadow. So after that is done, I'm going to go in with blush, and this is the Hikari? I have no idea. Blush in the shade Tango. This is what it looks like. It's like a corally pink. It looks really dark. You can't even see it on there. But it's really dark, very pigmented. It's a little bit powdery, but we're going to work with it. And I'm using this brush I got from BH Cosmetics, the blush brush. Tap off all that excess and apply to the apples of our cheeks, blending back into our hair. Very powdery. So after that's done, we go in and blend with this Real Techniques stippling brush. You don't have any harsh lines. This is one messy product. I got it in my BoxyCharm. It's the OFRA Dream Mineral Powder in Pink Sapphire. And let's see if I can show you guys how sparkly this is. Ooh. So it's very glittery, very shiny. And we're going to try to put this on our cheeks. I'm going to just use my finger. Apply this to the high points of your cheeks just to give a highlight. Very glittery. I don't know if I like that on there. So I'm going to go back in with my Wet n Wild Fergie collection, Centerstage collection. This is called To Reflect. It's a shimmer palette. It's like a base product. And I'm going to apply that. That's what I normally do. I want you to stick to what you're used to. A little bit on the end of your nose. That's a lot of it. We'll blend it out. A little bit on your cupid's bow. A little bit above the brows. Any light would normally reflect on your skin. Not so little on my chin. Then we're going to go in with the stippling brush and blend again. Just lightly tapping so we don't get rid of all of the highlights. Then I'm going to take this, is it a detailer brush? I don't know. Flat, like detailer brush. I'm going to go back in with, let's pick up this darker shade right here. Like a plummy, browny purple. And get up really close under your lash line and just add a little bit of color to your lower lashes. We'll just stay on the outer 3/4 of the eye so the eye still looks open. Then I'm going to go in with my, I can't even see it anymore, my NYC liquid liner in black. And just do a small, hopefully do a small wing on our lash line. So I like to just start on the end. And just flick it out a little bit on the side. Draw back in, reconnecting to our eyelid. Does that make any sense? Alright, that's done. Finally. Takes me forever. And they're never the same. Oh my gosh, the same. I don't know. So then I just go in with this Rimmel Scandaleyes Flex Mascara. This is a brush that's like giant. And just get as close to the lash line as I can. And pull up. I don't curl my lashes. It's just fine for me. Plus, lash curlers like terrifying. I don't know why. That fell on the floor. I like to go in as well with one coat of the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara. Everything wants to fall. But I'm not. And then I'm gonna go in on the bottom lashes with a smaller brush. This is the Maybelline Great Lash. Not my favorite, but it's a lot smaller of a brush. That's it for the face. Then I'm gonna go in and try this brown lip liner from Vincent Longo, and this is in the shade Toast. It's a double-sided, but I'm gonna use the darker one, which is Toast, and line my lips. That is brown. And fill them in too. I think it makes the lip product stay on a little bit longer. And then I'm going to apply this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Tokyo. That's what it looks like. Just lightens up the brown a little bit, apparently. It's pretty brown, but I like it. And then I don't know what to do in my hair. I think after I have to go in place. So I'm just gonna pin some of it up. This side's not. Oh, so what I'm gonna do is just pull a huge chunk from the front of my head, and then just get a clear elastic. And just pin it up on top of your head. Quick and easy way when you're having a bad hair day to make it look cute again. And that is that. That's the finished look. I'll probably spray it a little bit before I walk out the door, but I gotta go. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I can find my memory card and make better videos for you guys. get some going. Alright, this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. This is the makeup. Pretty much what I do every day. So, yeah.